Oh, it's the three-day Premier League Tasmanian Cricket Grand Final. We're here at wonderful Bellerive. It's a sunny Friday, and number 3 and number 4, North Hobart versus South Hobart Sandy Bay, taking on for the title of the best club team in Tasmania. Opening up his duel with the Scotsman Kyle Shrimzer, the all-rounder, and bowling to them to start off with is Hamish Kingston from the Church Street end of the ground as he comes in to first ball of the final. And a little bit of excitement there in the slips cordon for South Hobart Sandy Bay as the big Kingston heads back to his mark. Nerves would be fluttering for both openers, Jewel and Shrimzer. They'll be keen to get some runs early. Jordan Silk, White, Dora and Murfitt. It's a strong batting lineup. And there's another good delivery from Kingston. Runs down the ground. Short boundaries here. Comes a couple. And we're away. Bell. Well, there's an example of Gabe Bell's line and length. Just outside off stump. Probing away, wanting to get the batsman to play. 3 slips. Waiting for a ball. Is that an edge? It is. It's taken at third. And there's the first wicket down. South Hobart Sandy Bay at the first wicket. It's big Gabe Bell into the Tigers squad. And he snaffles one. Third slip. Let's look at the replay. Big edge. Comfortable catch into the bread basket. Jack him across, or maybe pigeonhole bread there. Comfortably taken. 1 for 7 here, North Hobart. Gabe Bell. He's in the game for this reason. So Jordan Silk's a new man in. He's going to face Bell. Inside edge there. Half a pill from Bell as he just swept the locks back again. Another probing delivery from Kingston. He's been pushing down from the Church Street end. Kingston. And Silk, back of the length. Hands up. No run. 1 for 8 here, North Hobart. Wicket early. Silk and Shrimzer doing the job. Bell. Oh, another lever just left off the back of the length. Shrimzer playing again at 1 wide of off stump. That's edged. Is that out? I think it might have just dropped short. 3 slips. Gabe Bell, hand up, frustrated. There's a big appeal from Kingston. Silk stands, move away, practices the full defence. You wish he had have played. And the umpire says that's the end of the over. Just might have got him a little bit high, probably outside the line of off stump. Kingston feel like he deserves a wicket. He's bowled his heart out here this morning. Bell. Edge. Caught at first slip. The Scotsman's gone. And Gabe Bell has another one. North Hobart 2 here for 12. Early on day 1. Big edge, driving at 1. He's been so patient, the Scotsman, but on that occasion he drove at 1, just a fraction wide of off stump. And a disappointed feeling as he walks off Bellerive Oval, knowing that he hasn't contributed much with the bat. 5 off 29 deliveries. Bell with a couple. And the forgotten white stripe plays and misses. Bell. Pushing from around the wicket. There's runs there. Put a better bat on it. It could have run away. And it does. It races into the rope, so White's on the mark. Or is that a good bit of fielding down there on the fence? We need Duff TV on that one to see if that one did actually, in fact, go into the rope. 2 for 14. Silk. Big appeal. The umpire's not interested. Bell down in his haunches, desperate for another wicket. Really close, maybe just a little high. Fraction leg side. Bell didn't think that though. He thought that was gone. Plum duff, not the case. Big appeal. Kingston wants one. Another appeal. This time on white. Jordan Silk leans on his bat. The non-striker's end. He's not too fast. I think Kingston, he needs to wander back and bowl another delivery. He's gutted. He thought that was very close. North Hobart stay at 2 for 19. And the Duffettes are showing us a replay there. Pretty close, but it's hard to tell here from back on. Kingston wanted it though. He desperately wanted it. Give me all the lollies in the lolly shop. Runs. Silk. Backward a point. And I think that's going to find the fence. Finally getting some runs off the back foot. Bit of momentum towards North Hobart now. Oh, is that a nick? Doherty. Could have been. See a replay. Oh, it might have been just the faintest of edges. Doherty thought it was. Smith comes into Silk. A punch runs through the offside for Silk. Should pick up a couple here. Comfortable. Another solid delivery. Another solid over here from Jeremy Smith. Two for 33 here, North Hobart. Pushing on, trying to get some more runs before lunch and interval. Oh, just back of the length. Nearly taking the outside edge. Big appeal. Looks a little high though. On that occasion, Jeremy Smith was comfortable. That's pulled away. Boundary. Silk. Will that release a little bit of tension? Oh, Gabe Bell, can't believe it. Driving Doherty's left hand, not good enough. That'll go down the ground for 4. Bell. Tough conditions, 27 overs gone here. That's a nick, and that's a wicket. Deserved. Silk gone, the big wicket. Caught behind. Just playing at one. That was back of a length. He hasn't even looked that comfortable on the front foot today. On that occasion, he didn't quite get to it. Big wicket. South Hobart, Sandy Bay on top here. Day 3, final. Day 1, before lunch. And a big wicket to the boys from the south. So Silk gone for 35. And the other white stripe on 11. Can we see White and Doran try and form a partnership here after lunch? Sun shining, warm conditions at Belrive Oval. Where else would you want to be? Defensive again, looking comfortable at the moment. Oh, Dunk wants a wicket. Desperate for one. Wants a snapper one. Create a little bit of chaos here in the North Hobart team. 3 for 66. Two slips in place. Man, a bat pad. 2 men going into the catching cover region. They're a good sniff from the bat now. We're at about 10 metres. Dunk round the wicket. A squirty shot through the offside, no run. And that's us done. It's lunch, day 1, Premier League Cricket Grand Final here at Belrive Oval. North Hobart are 3 for 66. 32 overs done. And you've got to give the points, I think, on that occasion to the boys from Sharkland, Queenborough Oval. They're on top. Jewel 3. Trimser, the Scotsman, for 5. Jordan Silk, the big wicket late for 35. The other white stripe's done well. He's on 17. And Doran, the unforgotten, he's on 5. He's done well. 3 for 67. Welcome back. Doherty's going to continue here. Runs the leg side, quick single, comfortable. Score moves on to 73. That's 4. Straight off the bat. As soon as he hit that, raced away, Jack White. Kingston, ferocious. Oh, there's a squeal there from behind the stumps. Some defensive bowling here from Kingston. That's the end of another over. 3 for 79. The big appeal, that could be just outside. He may just squeeze the bat on down. That Doherty's on his backside. Wanted that one. Doran just got his bat on that one. It's probably outside the line as well. Lots of interest. Like a Maya sail. Kingston, Church Street end. Edges. Is that taken? No, it's not. Second slip had its chance. Diving to his right and forwards. And at 3 for 82, could have been 4 for 82. North Hobart just hang on here at Bellary Bay. Well, day 1 of 3 days of cricket. And on the replay, big edge. Catch a ball. Ooh, disappointment here in the 40th over. Doherty just using some gestures to get his field right. The big scoreboard behind him showing us the tally. Doran just looking at half play a cut shot there. Jeremy Smith wants a wicket. Feels like he needs one. Someone give him a wicket. In the air. Just past backward point. Race on. Not quick enough. Another boundary. Doran's away here. Swivel of the bat. Doran's periscope up on that occasion. A return for Doherty out of some footworks just outside the off stump. Ooh, Tung thought there might have been a nick on that. Cover drive, 4 runs. Doran getting on top of that one. A loose delivery, a little full. Runs again from... It's going to race away. Could even go to the fence. Not quite. Probably pick up 3. Big hit down the ground. That's going to race away again. North Hobart starting to get this match back on their terms. 3 for 122. Another boundary towards where the covers are. And that man's enjoyed it with his plastic bag. Maybe some fish and chips or... That's a good shot. 4 more. Mid-wicket fence starting to take a pounding now. Square drive, border-like. And as Border did so often, squirted out through backward point for 4. Squirted wide, there's runs again. White's lucky on that occasion, another boundary. North Hobart sneaking up towards that 150. Kingston just explaining his favourite Netflix show at the moment. He's in the House of Cards, probably. Gabe Bell to White. And the wicket's going to get a chance again. That's going to be another boundary. Creeping up towards that 150. Bell just a little short on that occasion. Ooh. Lots of oohs and ahs there. Give me a little edge on that one. Strong bowling from Kingston. He just won't give up. It's the power of the beard right there. North Hobart 3 for 149 here. Clouds coming over the ground at Bellerive Oval. Doherty, the bronzed arm from Blue Gum Park. Quick single to the leg side. Score ticks over to 150 here. North Hobart 3 for 151. Bell, Church Street. There's an edge. Is that a catch? It is. Second slip. Snavels it to his left. And Big Gay Bell, he's picked up a massive wicket. Jack White's on his way for 62. Just down to the left-hand side. That's good catch. Genuinely good catch. Went slightly defensive in their field. 4 for 151. Big moment in this game. North Hobart in a pretty good position. Doran 44. Murphy's just come in. He's had to get off the mark. Bell and Kingston firing it. Bell's with all the wicket. Smith. Harcroft not interested with that one. That'll get through the gully region. Runs here. Maybe just a couple. A few fans down there at the bottom end of the ground and the Church Street end enjoying a few bevies, a bit of food and the action at the moment with Doran and Murphy in at the crease. Whoa. Looked like it hit the 9 of the 69 there. A little bit of a tongue twister. That's the end of the over. 4 for 151 here, North Hobart. Replay. Oh, yeah, right on the shoulder. Runs offside. Chase on. Jeremy Smith frustrated with finally got some drives away. It's a long boundary out there towards the hill. The wicket all the way towards a Ricky Ponting stand. And they'll pick up a comfortable 3. Another play and miss. There's been oodles of play and misses. Gabriel's had a lot from that end of the ground. And that is tea here. Day 1 Premier League Cricket Grand Final. Doran on 45, pushing his way, the little left-hander, and Corey Murphy on 6. Gabe Bell's the man who's done all the work. 4 for 32 of his 15 overs. Big drive, wanting a piece of that was Corey Murphy. On drive, it's one of his better shots, Doran. Not the quickest of boundaries down there. Come back for a 3rd. Pretty comfortably in the end. Just a little over pitching there, Gabe Bell. The frustration is they really want to push on for another wicket, the Sharks. Cracking drive through the offside. That is 4. Into position quickly. Murphy dragged into a front foot drive. Jeremy Smith smiles. I think he thinks he's got a chance to get Corey there on the drive. No nick on that occasion. 12th man for South Hobart Sandy Bay. In the air. Dropped. Smith on his knees. Murphy stands. Didn't get the extra bounce and probably thought, hey, that should have been taken. Jeremy Smith wanting to line him up there. Another chat, bit of discussion. Murphy just wanders off. He doesn't want to get involved in that. Not into small talk. Slip in place. cramping up Murphy on that occasion was Xavier Doherty. Outside edge, Murphy trying to drive. I think that was dropped as well. Disappointment from the keeper as he's thrown his glove to the ground. Came off his knee. And the left glove launched into the turf at Belrive Oval in disgust. Half an appeal. The umpire's not too fast. Neither was Xavier Doherty. He didn't even turn around and ask the question. That's the end of the over. 4 for 198 here. Day 1 Premier League Grand Final at Belrive Oval. Duff TV. We love an off drive, and that's as good as we've seen today. Probably the best shot. And Doran gets another boundary. And cracking past the 200 here in North Hobart, posting a big tally. Smith just over pitching, only a fraction. He's bowled well today. There's runs onside. And that could be 4 more. It is. Runs starting to come a little bit quicker at the moment. Jeremy Smith's head's down a little bit. He's a fraction tired, and we've got some shadow boxing going on. The Shark players want to bat. Well, they've got to get another 6 wickets. And some good batters to come, including Townsend and Pycroft. Oh, the Terry toweling of G. Bailey. Maybe he's got that on just to keep his head warm. A little cool conditions here in the afternoon. On the back of a length delivery from Gay Bell. He's done a fine job. Day 1, Kingston. Just short of the man at square. There's been so many chances the Sharks. That might be a 4th drop catch. The umpire just pops another bit of chew in his mouth and wanders past. Well, the Shark boy there, his head and hands, he just wants to disappear into the turf. But he can't. You're on television. You're on Duff TV. You're going to see that forever. Another drop catch. 4 for 219. That's a big appeal. That's close. Yes, right arm goes up. Bell has 5. Murphy's on his way for 32. Jake Duran watches him wander off. North Hobart 5 for 219. Day 1. Game on here. They get a couple more wickets. South Hobart, Sandy Bay. And that big man, Big Bell, into the Tassie side late in the year. And now he's showing exactly why he got selected for a Sheffield Shield game, because his performance here today has been outstanding. That was full. Maybe just came back a fraction late. Oh, could not be any out. Any more out. Fist pump. Wicket gone. New batter in. We're actually going to see another replay. Murphy trying to push this one through mid-wicket. Played all around it, and I think he felt like he wanted a replay there. We got 3 of them. He's gone. Pycroft in now. Boyce pushing down the ground. No run. That's a tap on Zabam. They're trying to work this one here, the Sharks. Want to get another wicket here. A couple more wickets just before the end of the day's play. Doran would be one they'd like. He's on 78. Cameron Boyce, your round has just come in. There's Kingston. He's got a man going back to deep square. Kingston again. And Doran, he's done it so often today. Back foot through the offside. And another boundary. He's into the 80s. Forceful through the off. Extra cover. No chance to get that one. And the long boundary has just been touched up there. Another boundary to Doran. He's getting closer. Could he get a century before the end of the day's play? Great shot by Boyce. His first runs, and it's going to come with 4 of them. Right down towards long off. They'll give Cameron Boyce a lot of confidence. Classic. Great shot from Boyce. Out to the deep mid-wicket fence for 4. Just a bit too short there, Gabe Bell. 2 slips in place. Doran closing in on a ton. Is that it from Doran? Yes, it is. A ton in a grand final. Jake Doran with a century. The keeper batter. Middle order, sensational knock from him. It's going to contribute. He raises his bat towards the North Hobart faithful. And a gloomy afternoon here at Bellerive Oval. Jake Doran has provided a little bit of light with that pull shot, with that century. And he's just gone onto that, saw it so early, pulled it away. Jeremy Smith continuing. 2 slips in place. Boyce. There's a bigger people down leg side. Smith thinks he's got it. Smith didn't even turn around and appeal. He just assumed it was going to be a wicket. His assumption was correct as the umpire raised his right arm to the air. And Smith has a wicket I think he deserved. Cameron Boyce on his way for 12. And that late wicket for South Hobart Sandy Bay. Let's see if there's some glove in this. Yeah, a little bit of glove. The bat and the hands are away from the body. Boyce was surprised. He turned around and was completely shocked that he was given out. And unfortunately for him in the scorebook, he's gone for 12. The Sharks have another wicket. Working hard here, Smith. It's Bailey, legs spread, floppy on. Terry, ready to go. All the kids will be wearing them soon. If maybe the adults. Could not look more relaxed. You wouldn't look that relaxed if you're wearing a floppy hat or a cap. But Terry certainly helps. Doherty trying to get a little bit of turn out of this wicket. You can't get it. And that is us done. Day 1 is over. North Hobart 6 for 257. On the back of a Jake Doran ton. The other white stripe, Jack White, with a half century. He batted well. Some runs at the top. The day's Jake Doran's. What a wonderful century him, bringing out with a pull shot to mid-wicket. But don't forget Gabe Bell, 5 for 64 off his 22 overs. Kingston was fantastic. Smith got one late. Unfortunately, he got injured. At the moment, North Hobart are probably in the box seat in this grand final. Day 1 of 3, a 6 for 257. And we've got a big day tomorrow. It's a weekend. 2 days of cricket coming up. It's a 3-day game. You're on Duff TV live. And we'll continue on Saturday morning, 10:30 kickoff. Stay tuned for more action. Premier League Grand Final.